Okay, up next, I guess we'll call it the electric leech. I think Nancy Morse in our Idavane program was using this pattern, and I think that's what she called it in the show, and it was quite effective. And again, it's a variation of the woolly bugger, just with different materials, and sometimes it's easier to show you than just to tell you what's possible. So this is brown. We should be using some black, but I've got brown right now. It'll work. It's dark. Fish in Alaska are not that discriminating, but this is a fly that'll work for everything. I mean, you can catch bass on this thing, you can catch pike on it, in bigger sizes, of course, for pike. But the woolly bugger is just the classic fly, and really, it leaves a lot up to your imagination. You can tie it like everybody else, but you can just start wrapping stuff on a hook and give it a marabou tail and some sort of hackle that's strung on there, and it's just a variation of the woolly bugger. We'll tie a black schlappen in here by the tip. Now, this is a fly, too, that you could tie with a cone head, tie with lead eyes, whatever you want for weight, or you can wrap it with lead, certainly. If you're going to do those things, obviously, you've got to do it before you go through these steps. Okay, but I'm not, to save some time, I'm not going to weight this fly. And then you'll see what becomes the electric part. Now, if you want to, you can put a few strands of crystal flash in the tail, get a little more sparkle. But this is just like what they call it, like a cactus chenille. And it's just, fibers, man-made fibers strung on a piece of string, and it's like chenille, only you can see the flash in it. And when someone says electric leech, this is kind of the feel. There's a lot of things you can put in a fly to give it some flash. This is just one of the things. But it's a cool fly, and I know Nancy likes it up there in Alaska in the Bristol Bay region. So, by the way, she's a great guide. Fun to go fishing with. If you ever want to get up there, she's got access to it all. So we're just going to wrap this schlappen in here. It's starting to look cool. Starting to look cool. And I get up around the head. Wrap that in a couple times. You can tell, once you really get into a rhythm with these things, you can bang out a lot of these flies in an hour. You can get up to 18, 20 flies in an hour. But there's as soon as I get a whip finish on this, here's one of the variations of an electric leech. Got the flash in the body. I didn't like the way that finish came out there. Don't really like that one either, but two of them will hold it. We'll get some cement on there, and bingo. There's your electric leech. Gets them in that fly box.